Friend, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how I made this delicious loaded seafood baked potato. Whoo child, stay tuned. You do not want to miss this. I'm trying to tell you. Are you ready, friend? Let's get started. So here I have some Russian potatoes. I'm using 4 potatoes. Those were the biggest potatoes that I could find. You could use bigger ones if you could find them, okay? The bigger, the better. Okay? All right. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to wash those potatoes thoroughly. We're going to use my little scrubber and we're going to scrub them. You do know that potatoes are dug up from the dirt. So, sometimes they be a lot dirty. So you want to make sure that you wash them and you make sure they're very clean. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab a paper towel and we're going to just remove all that excess water that we put on the potatoes from washing them. Once we're done making sure that the potatoes are nice and dry, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna drizzle it on the potatoes, just like you see I'm doing. Next, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna grab some salt and we're gonna drizzle some salt, well, sprinkle, or should I say, we're going to do a little razzle-dazzle with the salt. Okay, we're going to do a little razzle-dazzle with the salt. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to take the potato and we're going to massage that oil. We're going to massage that salt into that potato. We're going to make the potato feel like it's that man, okay? You know how you be extra nice to your man right before you ask him for some money? That's what you want to do to the potato. You want to be extra nice to it, massage everything into it because, baby, you're going to ask it to taste good. So it needs to listen and do whatever it is that you want it to do. So yeah, go ahead and be real nice to that potato and massage all that oil and that salt in there, okay? Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to wrap it in aluminum foil and we're going to put it in a tray and we're going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 60 minutes to 1 hour. Well, 60 minutes is 1 hour. Okay, you guys, this is a hack. You most definitely must put aluminum foil at the bottom of your oven. It really helps the cleaning process. When it's time to clean your oven, it makes it so much easier because there's not really anything at the bottom. It's just more of the sides you got to clean, friend. It's definitely a cleaning hack. If you're not doing it, you need to do it. Anyway, I went ahead and I grabbed my sausage. Just the sausage I'm be using this hot smoked sausage, Hillshire Farm. You could use what kind of sausage you want. And I'm going to cut them up very small, okay? And I'm going to do the same thing to the other piece. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set it to the side until I'm ready to use it. Next, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab some imitation crab meat. If you don't like imitation crab meat, you ain't got to add it. But I personally like it, so I'm going to add it. For this recipe, I'm going to add imitation crab meat, and I'm going to add some real crab meat, okay? We're not playing. This about to be seafood up, all right? Then I went ahead and I just cut it into smaller pieces like you see I'm doing. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set that to the side until I'm ready to use it. Next, we're going to go ahead, we're going to start cleaning our shrimp. You know the shrimp got that stomach lining, that black thing that go down the stomach. It's like, I don't like it. So I need to go ahead and I need to remove it. The back, they already cleaned it for me. And the shell is already taken off. So I'm just removing the stomach lining. And I'm using some colossal shrimp. Okay, I got them from Walmart. Then I'm going to go ahead, I'm just take my knife. I'm going to put it in there like that. And I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to remove that stomach lining. And I'm going to do that to all of my shrimp. Okay, when I'm done doing that with my shrimp, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to clean my shrimp with some some lime juice. You could use lemon or lime, whichever one you want. Right here, I'm using some lime juice. And this is just so it could take away some of that fishy smell, that seafood smell. We don't want it to smell too fishy, okay? Like some of y'all, that be smelling too fishy, but your friends too afraid to tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Ooh, child, let me mind my business. Now go ahead. We're going to rinse it out. We're going to give about 2 to 3 rinses, whatever you prefer, baby. That's your business. When you're done rinsing it out, you're going to go ahead. You're going to take a paper towel and you're going to pat it dry. This is crucial. You want to make sure they're very dry because when you're cooking them, you want them to sizzle and not boil. And if they have too much excess water, you already know it's going to boil. All right. Once we're done patting it dry, we're going to start seasoning our shrimp. We're going to use 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon Old Bay, 1/4 teaspoon paprika, 1/4 teaspoon New Orleans Cajun seasoning, okay? And we're also going to drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to mix everything together until they become one as a unit, child. Yes, just like that. Now, once we're done doing that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get a pan and we're going to put it on the stove at medium high heat, like 5, 6, not too high, not too high because you don't want your butter to burn. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna put a half a stick of butter in there and you're going to let the butter melt and then you're gonna add your shrimp. Remember, it don't take shrimp much time to cook. It's fast and quick, just like that man you broke up with for that same exact reason. He be done fast and quick. Which child, let me stop playing. Oh my goodness. The shrimp looks so beautiful. Child, ooh, you already know this about to be fire. So then after, I'm just going to go ahead after I finish letting it cook for 2 to 3 minutes on that side. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes on the other side. And it's cooking in that butter. Oh my God, it's going to be so good, you guys. The aroma, oh my goodness. I'm trying to tell you, friend. I'm trying to tell you. Once you're done flipping it and you let it cook 2 to 3 minutes on the other side, your shrimp is done cooking. You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna remove it from the stove, and you're gonna place it to the side until you're ready to deal with it. All right. Now you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna grab your crab meat. Remember, I told you we're gonna be using imitation crab meat and real crab meat. Okay, this is the real crab meat. This is the brand I'm using, Bumblebee lump crab meat. You could use whatever brand or whatever kind of crab meat you want. Okay, I'm just going ahead and I'm draining it because it has water in there. I'm draining it. Then after, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna open it, and it has like this little wrapper, I don't know what to call it, this on the front. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take it out, this little piece of paper. I'm gonna take that out. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to put that in the same sauce that I use to cook my shrimp, that same butter sauce. Okay, and I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm going to let that cook in there. I want it to absorb that butter. I'm going to go ahead and put 1/4 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning. Then after, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to put some lemon juice. Okay, just a little bit. Again, this is for the seafood smell. I'm going to put a little bit, not too much. And then after, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to let it absorb that butter. When I'm mixing it, I'm going to be very gentle. It's already broken. I didn't want it to be this broken, but this is how it came. So it is what it is. I wanted the pieces to be a little bit bigger, but it is what it is. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to use it like this. But you see, I'm not really mixing it. I'm more like folding it because I just don't want it to break more. But friend, it really don't matter because it's still going to taste the same, to be honest with you. It's more for presentation, okay? All right, we're going to let that cook for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. It don't take much time for this to cook. Once it's done cooking, we're going to go ahead. We're going to remove it, and we're going to put it on a plate, and we're going to set it to the side, okay? Look at that. It looks so beautiful. Oh, my goodness. Then after that, we're going to go ahead. We're going to use that same pan, you guys, and we're going to put the other half stick of butter in there, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to let that butter melt. Once that butter melt, we're going to go ahead. We're going to add our sausage. We're going to let that sausage sizzle and that butter. We're going to let it brown a little bit. Oh, yes. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to start adding our other stuff. I'm going to add some bell peppers. This is some bell peppers. I used all the colors: orange, yellow, green, red. And I also use some minced garlic. I use 2 minced garlic. And I cut them up very minute. I wanted them to be very, very small for this recipe. Okay, I didn't really want to see big pieces of the bell peppers. I want it to be very small. Then I went ahead and I put the imitation crab meat, and I'm just going to let that cook and let everything marry and become one as a unit. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grab some heavy whipping cream, and I'm gonna put 1.5 cup of heavy whipping cream so we can make this little cheese sauce for the for the baked potato. Then I went ahead and I put 3 ounces of mozzarella. I put 3 ounces of Monterey Jack, and I put 3 ounces of Monterey Jack cheese. Okay, I just cut them up into cubes and I put them in there, you guys. So and then we're gonna let that cheese melt. Okay, we're gonna let all those cheese melt. And again, those were 3 different cheese I used: Monterey Jack, mozzarella, and Monterey Jack. Okay, we're gonna mix everything together just like this. We're gonna let that cheese melt into that sauce so it could give us this nice little cheese sauce for our baked potato, friend. Now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add some seasoning to our sauce. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon Old Bay, 1 teaspoon New Orleans Cajun seasoning, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and basically all the seasonings we use when we season the shrimp. Okay, that's the same seasonings. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to mix everything together and let it become one as a unit. Let those seasonings seep into that sauce and let that cheese melt into the sauce, child. Yes, look at this. You already know, baby. This ain't going to be nothing to be played with. Oh, baby, child. I'm trying to tell you. All right, next we're going to go ahead. We're going to make sure our heat is not too high still. Our heat should still be at a 6.5. Once we're done cooking it and all the cheese has melted, it should look a little something like this. Yes. Oh, child. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right. So now we are done with the cheese sauce. We're going to go ahead. We're going to set that to the side. Do not turn it off. Leave the heat on like it low. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to grab our potatoes from the oven. They should be fully cooked by then. Then I went ahead and I removed the top part, you guys. I lost the clip. I thought it was recording when I was showing you guys how I took the top off, but it wasn't. But I think you guys could figure it out. But I'll show you guys another potato. Anyway, for this potato, we just took the top off. Then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna remove the filling. You want to remove as much filling as possible, but not too much filling, because you don't want the potato to lose its posture. Okay, you don't want it to cave in. You don't want it to fall. It's just like, okay. It's just like, somebody try you and you got to let them know that you're a little bit crazy. You got to show them you're a little bit crazy, but not too crazy to the point where you're going to go to jail now. No, but you got to show them you're a little bit crazy, okay? That's how it is. You just got to take out a little bit, not too much. Because then it's going to lose its posture. It's going to collapse. Like, you're going to lose your mind. You're going to collapse and you're going to go to jail. And, baby, we don't want to do that, okay? So this is how I have removed the skin. This one wanted to act brand new. It seemed the camera was recording, so it wanted to act funny with me or whatever. But either way, you got the picture. You could do it, friend, just like that, okay? That's how I have removed the skin off the first one. Then I went ahead and I put all that into a bowl. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that cheese sauce, that cheese imitation real crab meat sausage sauce, okay, into that potatoes. And I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna mix it all together. Then I went ahead and I got some cheese that I shredded by myself. And these are the same cheese that I use, the Monterey, the Monterey Jack, and the Mozzarella. You could use whatever kind of cheese you desire. All I'm saying is shred it by yourself so you could get the best results. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna mix everything together, friend. This gonna be extra gooey. This gonna be extra cheesy. This gonna be delicious. Then I went ahead and I grabbed some sour cream, and I put about a tablespoon of sour cream. You could put more or less, baby. You ain't gotta put it at all. That's your business. But I like sour cream in my baked potato, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some sour cream. I'm gonna mix it all together. Let it become one as a unit. Let them get married, baby. Yes. And baby, once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna grab the skin of the potatoes, the ones that didn't collapse. They still held themselves together. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna take some of that cheese sauce. I'm gonna put them at the bottom. Because when you eating this and you getting to the bottom, surprise, 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 surprise. That's how it's going to be when that taste hits your taste buds, okay? We're going to put that in there. Then we're going to put a little bit of the shredded cheese. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to put the filling back into those potatoes, friends, just like you see I'm doing. And you could put as much as you want or as little as you want, baby. It's up to you. Okay, and I am gonna fill this up to the tippity top. I'm gonna fill these up to the max, friend. Okay, I'm gonna use all that filling inside the potatoes to the point I was like, you know what, Freddie, just make a third potato. So I did just go ahead and use the third potato. So you guys, this is it right here. I'm putting everything in there, making sure all the potatoes get some of that filling. Then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to grab the sauce again, the cheese sauce. Yeah, we're gonna put a little bit more of the cheese sauce on top of the baked potato. I'm also gonna add some more of the shredded cheese. Then here come the cheese sauce right here. We're gonna put some of that on there. That's imitation crab meat. That don't even got the real crab meat in it yet. That's just imitation crab meat and all the cheeses and the sausage. Then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to grab my real crab meat and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna razzle dazzle. I'm gonna razzle dazzle some of that on there, baby. Look at that, baby. Oh my goodness! If you love seafood, baby, this is for you. This is seafood heaven, baby. We're going to put some of that crab meat right on there. Yes, we're going to put that little razzle dazzle on there just like that. Then we're going to go ahead. We're going to put some more cheese at the top. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to put this back in the oven at 400 degrees. But baby, you want to do this for like 5 to 3 minutes just until the cheese melt, okay? And we're also going to add the shrimp too because the shrimp is going to get reheated up because you know it's been sitting on the side waiting for you. It's going to get reheated up. So you won't even want to put it in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes just until you see the cheese has melted. Not for too long because this is already cooked and you already want to cook for too long, okay? Boom, put it in the oven. And baby, when it come out the oven, it should look a little bit something like this. Ooh, child. Look at this beautiful loaded seafood baked potato. Child, that's a mouthful. And look at it, it's a mouthful. Hey, baby, let's go ahead and give this beautiful, gorgeous potato a moment of silence for the beauty that it holds. Yes, child, yes. Oh my goodness, friend. Look at this. Baby, look at this. Do you see this? Look. Oh my goodness, friend. This baked lotus seafood potato ain't nothing to be played with. Baby, this right here is going to change your life. I'm trying to tell you, you will never want baked potato another way. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye. Until next time.